Welcome back everybody to Escape from Skyblock. If you missed a live stream from the weekend, this is what happened. I made myself a mob spawner. Or maybe I made two mob spawners. Alright, so let's get up and check out this top one to start off with. It's pretty much your standard mob spawner with the addition of a powered spawner, which we did set up for over the weekend, actually before the weekend, so that was done. So let's just put the cap back on there. Mobs have been carted on down to the drop kill, to what I use to get the whole thing started initially, and anything that didn't actually survive the drop, I've actually put a dropping conveyor belt here to allow items to drop through into the chest and the import bus, where it's actually bringing the items back into the system, and whatever doesn't get killed gets gets conveyed into this other room here. Now currently this room needs tweaking, because what I really need to do is actually set up a tractor obelisk. And I realized over the weekend that, yeah, I couldn't make one of those unless we had villagers. Now this was an issue that was brought up much earlier by one of the viewers, and I have only really just gotten around to fixing that. So the tractor obelisk requires this enticing crystal, which requires the soul of a villager. Okay, so I've fixed that. Now, noting that ender pearls were fairly difficult to get in the pack, well, for myself anyway, up to a certain stage. I mean, you could actually, like, not even really early on, get the spooky dolls. This is the recipe I've come up with. It's an egg surrounded by ender pearls. I mean, I could have made it harder, but as I've said, this is not a difficult pack. This is a pack where you can just come in, enjoy yourself, maybe even finish quickly if you feel like it. But this is the whole thing. So let's just make sure the script actually does work. Spawn villager. Ta-da! We have a villager. So, if you've got the ender pearls, if you've got the eggs, by all means, make as many villagers as you like. Now, we're just going to get a soul of one. And clear my inventory, because by golly, have I got a lot of crap left over from the weekend. And also there's a few other things that actually I've neglected to actually do, but I actually did put it in the pack because I thought it was a neat idea. So we can do that too. Okay. Villager. Hello, villager. What do you sell? Balsa wood planks. Oh, this is a forestry villager. Guess what? Your soul is mine. Right, so on to the obelisk. What else do we need? And a diamond. No, diamond and emerald, actually. So one of those. In our, not in our slice and spice, the soul binder. Villager, diamond, it's off. Cool. Awesome. Now with that that secondary spawner that we've got going there, what I've done is set up a fluid tank with a XP vacuum chest that's sucking the XP orbs into this chest here, or actually into a chest underneath the spawner. That's pulling the liquid XP into the refined storage network, and I'm exporting that into this fluid tank here, which is slowly pushing that into the experience obelisk here. So we got levels to play with. All right, enticing crystal, fantastic. Now the machine frame, we also have to make. So yeah, having the villages available will open up a lot of other things for a lot of other instances, a lot of other players, I dare say. Right, the idea for the attractor obelisk is I want to actually get this installed in here, but I can't really do that right now because there's monsters in there. So we're going to cheat. We're going to go to options. We're going to change our difficulty down to peaceful. Make sure the killer joes are off, because if I jump in there when the killer joes are active, I am going to die. Now yeah, the powered spawn is just going to continually just keep trying to work with it turned off. Right. Now, that's the obelisk. That requires... Okay, so that's the range. I'm going to need power to it. Indeed. Yeah, I should be able to do arrange some power around that. I really got to make the augment on those boots so I don't take full damage. Haven't done that as yet. Right. Conduit. 600. Where's the rest of my conduit? Here we are. Do. Now, I have never really... Okay, let's read this. Draws mobs. Specify the mobs to effect by placing the souls within a device. Oh, that can be... Actually, that is a problem, because I need the soul of an Enderman. Actually, we should be able to get around that, actually. We should be able to get around that. In fact, I think we're going to actually organize this a little differently. We're going to have the attractor. Oh, damn it, it's disappeared into that vacuum chest. We're going to have that situated there so that we've got access to see it. It's cobblestone. It's cobblestone, it's grey, it'll look alright. It's the only block I've got on me right now. Alright. So, oh damn it! I need to go grab that obelisk back again, because it went bye bye. Here we are. Do I want to get some bricks? Yeah. Yeah. Here we are. Same bricks. Fantastic. So what we're going to need to do is try and capture a soul. Well, it is only really the zombies not the zombies, the Endermen I really want to attract in. What do I have in here? Ooh, a few bits and pieces, which For some reason, if mobs actually die over this side of the spawn, the two vacuum chests work against each other. So I do have a few issues when it comes to that. Right, so let's get up and over and try and work through this. Again, these are things I've never really worked with before, so it's actually quite interesting. Right, let's turn our game back to normal. Things will start spawning again. The only other thing too, now I've got this whole setup actually working. The only problem I've got now is power. Because at night, I run a deficit of nearly 3,000 RF per tick. And I'm not producing that much power. So I've really got to look at either a different power source or a better power source, or increase the power source I've already got. Considering I really do want to increase the amount of the amount of resources I'm getting from the ore miner, or maybe even look into getting the actual resource miner too. All right, so what we're going to do is this. We are going to look into this power spawner. We're going to capture. It's capturing something. And hopefully it captures the creature that we want. Maybe if I actually had a capacitor to throw in it might be a little bit quicker. Fingers crossed it's an Enderman. Yes. Okay, good. Fantastic. So we're just going to there. What? No. There we go. We put the Enderman in there. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's cool. XP and pearls for days. That's pretty much all the setup of this room's all about. Cool. Fantastic. So now, well, actually, ender pearls we're good on. So now we can actually really consider actually a lot of the higher tier stuff. And I just want to have a look. That is definitely increasing experience-wise. Cow. You are out of the pen. You die now. Come back here, cow. Right. So that leaves us where to here from here. Am I actually getting any closer to actually doing the rocketry stuff, which I really should do some research on to investigate. Now, the other thing I could possibly do, actually one thing I really should do is increase the amount of power I'm getting. And for me right now, probably the easiest way is to look at expanding the solar panels. Now, solar array. What do we need for tier 3? That's 15,000 RF per tick. Is 32 structure blocks tier 3 or above. Now, I think we're going to need a pattern for said structure block. So, structure block, tier 3. This is why we need the ender pearls. Okay, so move that into the pattern. Boom, done. Lovely. Throw that into there. So how many of those we needed? Solar array. 32. Can I do MK or no? Structure blocks. Tier 3. 32. Start now. Oh, I'm missing it, actually glowstone. The one drawback of having glowstone go into... Okay, so let's do some configuration, shall we? So it's inserting everything. There is no pattern there. We're going to insert glowstone. It's priority 1 over priority 0. We should not see any more glowstone come into this compactor. That's the theory anyhow. Well, we'll see how that turns out, but what we can do for the meantime is look for the glowstone that we do have, grab a stack, and we'll put some through a sag mill. Right, chuck the quartz in there too, because we're going to need that, more than likely. And we're going to need a lot of this. Oh well, at least 32 pieces of it. So what else can we do while we're waiting for that? That's the, oh, solar array. 49 solar cells. Or any modifier core. Modify core. Right. This can be used in place of any modifier. Process doesn't work with generators. Works with solar panels. Now, how many of these do we actually need? Eight. We need 8 of these. Accuracy, flight, night vision, haze, strength. So the only real modifier that we can actually use in our solar panels is this one. What am I missing for said other part? Mica. We don't have any mica whatsoever. So we're probably going to have to hold off on that, and we'll just make some of these. What am I missing? Blocks of iron. Seriously? Yep, that many should do. So we need 8 of these good things. Although tearing down this solar panel while we've put up the other one we'll definitely have more than enough. All right, there's our glowstone. So structure tier 3 32 start. Thank you. Away you go. So then we need 49 solar panels. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 25 so far. 25 from 49, that's 29, 24. Yep, 24. 24 solar panels. Missing clear glass, which I think we can get to through here. Enriched sand. Is that going to be enough? We'll make it. We'll just use all of our nether quartz. Sad. Sad face. Sad face. Sad panda. Right. Get that a cooking. Throw those in there. Oh, look at those ender pearls. Yay! Yay for lots of ender pearls. So good. So very, very good. Right, so how many of these were we actually missing? So I want to make another 24 of these. Oh no, now I'm missing the actual nether quartz itself. Alright, fine. We got like a lot of compressed sand, so let's go make some soul sand. Which of course we don't have a lot of. Curses! Actually, we do have some nether quartz, which will stop that. Chuck that in there. And that's going to give us some. Probably not going to be a lot, but it's going to give us some. I've got some also in here, so that actually helps out. That's not helping out speed-wise. Actually, soul sand. Aha! We have a stack. Chuck that in there. 64. Oh, that's going to be close. That is definitely going to be close. Right. So if we throw those in there like that, the solar panels, 24 of them. Yay! So that's crafting. We've got the modifier cores. Let's go back and get the machine. No, it wasn't machine. It was actually structure. Tier 3. Right. Clear glass. Actually, we didn't need those because, well, not anymore. But right, so what else are we needing? We've got our structure, we got our solar panels. 24 of those. Right, so then all that's left to do is make the next tier of solar controllers. Oh, we need mica. Really? I don't have any mica. That's a problem. That is a huge problem. So what we're going to do, we're going to come over to our resource miner here. We're going to pop up. Why is this not working? Oh, power. Maybe it's power that's my problem. We're going to break that lens off and we're going to make that into a white lens. And sleep through the night. So currently we're stuck looking for mica. Bone meal? I think it's bone meal. Should give us interesting. Lens. Clear lens, white lens. Need to make that into a clear lens first, then we can go bone meal and make it into a white lens. Okay. Cool. So now we're targeting mica, which we kind of really need. We need 2 pieces of that. While that's happening, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we get the 2 pieces while we break down our solar panels. So this is going to take a little while, so we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. The solar panel's been taken down, but I realized that a little bit after waiting for a couple of Minecraft days that I wasn't getting any mica, and I couldn't figure out why until I really had a good hard long look at what I really should have been having to have made, and that was the void resource miner. I mean, we had already made the void ore miner here, but the void resource miner was where we were going to get our mica from. Ray just wasn't paying enough attention. It says void resource miner here, and yeah, so a void resource miner we have made. And wouldn't you know it, after about the first maybe 2 or 3 minutes, we got ourselves a piece of mica. Do we have 2? No, we don't. So we're still kind of waiting on another one. So I think that's what we're going to have, that's what I'm going to have to do, like, between episodes, is just sit and wait, pretty much. I'm not going to put you guys through it, so by the time we come back in next episode, we'll have our tier 3 solar panels all set up. We shan't have a power. I can turn all my spawners back online, and where do you think we should go to from here? I've got a feeling I really should get the next level of blast furnace. We should set that up, but where do you think the next episode should take place or progress? What mod should we do? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright folks, if you like the episode and like the series thus far, do go ahead and click that like button, and of course Escape from Skyblock, which has recently been updated, is available on the Twitch app or the Curse Launcher, whichever you'd like to call it. And of course, if there's anything else that you'd like to see that I've done in the past or possibly right now, check out some of the playlists over to the right hand side. I've been Raetac. I'll see you next time.